if there's one genre that really do have potential, I believe it's VR story games. The reason why I'm making this video is because recently I got back into Blade and Sorcery and they just added a whole new mode. They added a story mode. This shit's kinda cool, I'm gonna be honest. It ain't half bad, it do be pretty good. I've been waiting for this to actually come out for so long, for them to actually do something about it, and it's so cool finally having the story mode. But it kinda made me realize that there aren't really any story modes, or story games, in VR. Now, of course, one of the best ones and one of the biggest ones is Half-Life Alyx 2, which is a really good one. And it really shows that it can be done, and can be done really good. Of course, it has its flaws, but it's also really fucking good. Now, it's also kind of like a big companies trying this, because VR is kind of risky and new for them, and I feel like they're never really putting 100% in. But like the Assassin's Creed game, they didn't put 100% in, they kind of just like added VR capabilities to Assassin's Creed, and that's kind of it, and then made some small changes. But like a full-on fleshed out story and a full-on world that fully works in VR, because it just adds a whole nother level of immersion. It just adds a whole nother level of like the feeling to a story. You feel it, you're actually there, you can actually move your hand, you can slap the motherfucker talking to you. And it just adds that immersion that I feel like VR could help take to the next level. But they're not really trying, they're too afraid, and they're just dipping their toes in. Of course, there's indie developers making some good story games, and there are good story games in VR, but I feel like what we are really seeing is more, hey, let's take this popular game like Call of Duty, and let's make it in VR. And let's make, they just don't take the other games and then put them in VR, you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of sad, because you do have a whole potential, especially to new ideas that you could never do it before. So I just want to put this at the end of the video, but I googled VR story games just to make sure if there was any games I didn't, see. My favorite VR story game is definitely Grand Theft Auto. GTA 5 is just a great VR story game. Developed by Rockstar Games and published by Rockstar Games. It's a 7-minute intro. It's not in VR. What are you talking about?